Welcome back to Real Estate Unfiltered, the show where we bring you real gist, real stories, real people. No sugar coating, just changing the narrative, one conversation at a time. I'm your host, Wamaka, and with me are my tireless sisters in truth. To my side here is
Kolawole Miriam, Kugbagidi Lagos language.
You heard it, and on my side here is
I am Christiana Robo, your Nigerian real estate doctor.
Well, now that the introductions are out of the way, let us dissect this subject that I'm so excited about. Well, painful though, but I'm really excited about it. Why are Nigerians in diaspora afraid of investing back home here in Nigeria? Now, this is a very touchy subject matter for me, and I believe that it's also a very touchy subject matter.
Definitely.
For my sisters in truth here as well. So let's get right into it. Mariam, what's your take on this subject?
Many Nigerians in diaspora want to invest back home, but the stories, the horror stories, the system, and the most part of it is their family members, their friends. Some of them have them trust their money with them and they've run away with it. So majority of them are fear. They are scared of invest. They are afraid of investing back home. That's what I say.
Exactly, actually. Most of the time it's not stranger. Sometimes it's actually their family members. I had this friend in São Paulo in Brazil that I practically taught about how to invest in real estate. And yes, back home in Nigeria, I even opened his eye to many opportunity that he might actually gain so much, about. But he's always telling me he's not ready to invest. He's not ready to invest. He doesn't really have the money yet. But years later, from him, he told me that he actually invested money. He sent money down to his cousin. That after we weren't talking for 1 year, his cousin introduced a property to him from Inasaba, which he did a video call, and he had a video call with the supposed landowner. He sent a lot of money.
He did what?
A video call.
He did a video call with the supposed landowner.
To buy a property.
To buy a
He
property.
did a video call with the landowner.
Because he trusted his cousin.
Yeah, that's true.
He trusted his cousin.
Yeah.
That's his family member. And after then, he sent money down. But to him, after 1 week, he couldn't reach his cousin. He tried calling his cousin, he couldn't reach. After 2 weeks later, he had to reach out to the family member. That was when he got the shock of his life. He was the one actually narrating all this thing to me. They told him that this man, his cousin, has japa with his family to the USA.
Jesus. With his money.
With his money. With his entire family to USA.
I'll need some time to process. Family member.
Family member. I sympathize with him, but the deed has already been done.
Yeah.
He has lost his money.
What happened? You were the one that taught him. You were the one that opened his eyes
There's
to
so
it.
much to unpack in this story.
What happened? You would have
He
trusted
could have reached
more
out to you that
than
look,
his-
you may not have a property here in
Lagos.
in Asaba.
Yeah.
Where this is my interest, my area of interest
Yeah.
for investment right now,
Okay.
for reasons best known to him, right?
Yeah.
But I need your guidance.
Definitely.
I need your input on this. Seeing that it was you who,
Opened my eyes.
It was
Definitely.
you who tutored me on this.
Yeah.
But no.
No, they don't. And
shows-
it's crazy and it's pathetic.
Very, very.
And that's the reason why most of them actually fall into the wrong hands. I feel they give a deaf ear to someone that really care, that really want to show them the way, than
Yeah.
you won't really blame them. Family
Well,
has to be family.
that's what I want to say. Your
Yeah.
family,
Family.
sometimes you want to trust your family more and say, okay, this is my family.
Definitely.
This is a stranger. I don't know how far this person is saying, but my family, I can
This is
entrust
my family, for
Ah,
God's sake.
my blood.
But you guys have forgotten that family does the worst. They're the most, family, some family, I won't say family.
Yeah, some
I don't want
family
to I don't want to kind of like generalize it.
Yeah.
Family, some family are the most betrayer ever.
Yes.
There are lots of story
Yeah.
of this whole thing that I've seen on social media.
Yeah.
This is just my own personal story of a friend that I've encountered,
Yeah.
that I've had a bit of information with, that later went without informing me about his decision making. And the outcome he relating to me? So it's pathetic.
And it gets worse. Like
Yeah,
you
it
said,
does. It does.
You know, you get a WhatsApp video of your property,
Supposed
your
landowners.
supposed property, and then you come back and then you find that nothing
nothing.
just
Nothing has been
signed.
done. Yeah,
Or the property belongs to an entirely different person.
definitely.
This is a menace.
It's crazy.
So when people tell us that, look, I'm afraid of investing back home in Nigeria, you don't want to blame them.
Definitely.
Because these stories are making the rounds on a daily basis on social media.
Of course.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
we can't really blame them. But let's now get into it properly.
Alright, good.
Ladies, you are right.
Okay.
Because I recently shared a video on my WhatsApp status
Okay.
where someone claimed to be a real estate mogul and a professional in this, duped a client in the diaspora of $750,000, approximately 1.2 billion naira. The story is all over social media.
Wow.
It was a project. Like he handled like a project. He set up a place in Banana Island for about 3 months, put his family, both residential and also he had a company that he has to show the client. He packaged it well. You know, when I used to shout about, when I used to mention real estate Yahoo, this is the real estate Yahoo.
Yeah,
This one happens live.
Life and direct.
Yes.
From what you're telling us, it's as if the guy he took it as a project.
Of course.
One step at a time. Covered all the loopholes. How did he do the
He
document?
had everything
Covered.
Cover.
He forged a CFO.
I'm sorry.
How is that even possible?
Is he the CFO that he forged? Is he a real CFO?
Yes.
But Christine, how is that even possible?
Please, how is it possible?
Because if this is happening,
Then it's
there's
crazy.
no property that's
Like-
safe again.
Like this video now,
Okay.
that is viral, is on social media.
Yes.
Nigerian diaspora will watch this video, and this will be a big fear. If somebody can dupe and forge a CFO. So when we are talking about fraud, a lot of Nigerian diaspora believe there's a system that is not working, most especially when it comes to legal.
Yes.
They believe we don't
security of their
have a legal system that can
Yes.
back. Even when we
Excuse
call,
me.
there's a title document, there's a deed, they just believe there's no legal backup for it.
No.
But I feel that for that kind of a man to actually
He has
forge-
run away.
But for him to actually forge that kind of a document, meaning, and I want to perceive that the document actually align with the property and is correct.
It was, yes, he had to package.
The correct CFO is still in Alausa. So according to them, they did a little search. So he had to,
So it's not extensive.
and then he had to back it up that the owner that he bought it from has not perfected it to some extent. So he now did a new deed of assignment. You know, when you are into fraud, there's a way you can package your story and people will fall for it.
So what you're trying to tell me
So
right
this particular one, the client were able to fall for it because of the lifestyle.
The man showed
The
them,
man
he
showed them,
portrayed
the
them.
fake lifestyle. So Nigerian diaspora too has a lot of things to check when they want to invest back
Christine,
home.
You see, this is
It's
what
not just
I
about
don't think that
lifestyle.
we should even start this conversation.
Yeah, it's not
No.
just about the
And
lifestyle.
you-
See, that word of fake it
Till
before
you
you
make
make
it.
it. I don't like
It's
it.
costing a lot of people.
I don't like it.
Because it's costing.
Why do I
costing
need
a
to
lot
fake
of
it?
us in the industry
Definitely.
to lose
But-
credibility
but-
for something we have absolutely no idea
Idea
about.
about.
Okay, but another
Because this guy now has gone to package.
Mm.
Someone has fallen for his
Yeah.
fraud. Meanwhile, every day we're coming to tell real stories. We're coming to tell people how it is in the industry. And almost everyone is in doubt. Why? Because someone has committed a sin, and then now we have to pay for it.
You see why Nigerian diaspora too has to do better? Because when you picture your investment by looks, the intention is totally wrong.
Yeah.
The kind of car this realtor drive, the kind of houses he lives, where things like that. I feel like they should look into the inner mind. You can pick your realtor or the real agent or the real developer by their words, not just by their flamboyant lifestyle, what they show up, but it's just a general thing with all Nigerians, including we that we are citizens. We like to go for flashy things, and even with the exposure out there, majority of them still go for
but me,
things.
I feel, in my own opinion, if I really want to contribute to what Miriam just said right now, we Nigeria in diaspora, we have a lot of problem, because I don't know the different, there's a huge difference between a luxury lifestyle and the property you want to invest million into. So we keep saying same thing, due diligence. Why will you be looking at the flamboyant lifestyle, and you, because of that, you're not making your own conclusion on just that part? Is it that it is easier to make money abroad? Someone should tell me. If it's easier, let me also jackpot now. Let me go and make the money. Because how is it possible you spend $750,000 on a property you have no idea of?
They probably did have idea. Like Miriam said, there was a lot of back and forth from what we're seeing.
And I didn't mention this. They wanted to pay into a Nigerian account. You know, it was a plan.
It's a well-planned stuff.
The man said, due to whatever, I don't want to use my Nigerian account. So he gave them a foreign account to even pay into. So they did the transaction in dollars.
The guy is a very strong Yahoo boy. So nothing anyone can tell me about this. Nothing.
Real estate Yahoo, it exists in Nigeria.
So in as much as he did that, even if the man have requested for who owns the property, he would have formulated someone else.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It was not a question of the real owner coming out, because he would have still forged a real owner.
Someone that left Osun State for 3 months and planned himself well with his family in Banana Island. It's not a joke. He meant the business.
No joke.
You see that quote, they said, all the glitter is not good. That's it. I feel that when you want to invest into property, do your due diligence. I don't know, because the story you just gave right now, even if the guy do the due diligence, there's somebody in that Alausa that would have made this thing work for that man.
Some of the documents for him.
Somebody must have done that work for him. On the ground work.
Absolutely.
Because how is it possible that he was able to replicate the same CFO and the name, even when they check it out in Alausa, he's still carrying that same name. He was able to do deed of assignment, even carrying that same.
Yes.
No, it's crazy. It's really crazy.
I mean, we can stretch this conversation and keep stretching it, because there's so much to unpack.
Definitely.
So for me,
From
that's
planning to the execution. The guy just did.
He did a fantastic a very crazy. I don't know the word actually to put into it. It's crazy.
It's a fantastic work he did. To be able to dupe somebody of $750,000
and be strategic about it. Positioning himself.
the position itself. Wow.
So who would have caught him?
So this is number one fear. And another thing, government. The confusion of government everywhere. Like my friend mentioned about all these bodies, Relda, Lesera, what are they doing? Recently, they in fact, the headline was so powerful. They listed some of these estates that they are illegal. That statement alone, whoever sees that statement, any Nigerian in diaspora that sees that statement, just like, that's the reason why I cannot.
Definitely.
They said illegal estates. And meanwhile, this fault is from the system.
Definitely.
It's from they came out and said they are doing upgrading. And that was a system error. System error that the bodies could not validate before posting.
Detect before putting it out.
So these are things that can put fear in anybody that wants to invest back home.
And governments
are not trying at all.
I agree with
their information they are putting out there. And I don't know if they are doing it on purpose. Maybe because if you are complaining about the developers, the agents, the government should be helping the industry, not just helping it, because whoever is investing back home, we are enlarging the economy. So the government has to do it right to help the system so that the economy too can grow.
But seriously, you actually made a very powerful point right now, and I really, really appreciate you for that. System, we keep saying system. how can we create this system whereby those burden in the government are not even working together? You find out that Survey General is doing his own work independently.
Urban planning.
Urban planning is not aware of what they are doing. The other person is not aware. You see, they are not really communicating with one another. Everybody just doing what is favorable to them.
But do you realize that I'm just thinking out loud, right?
Okay.
That the fact that they work independently should actually have an advantage, right? But like you pointed out, there is no clear communication path.
Definitely.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
With all that happens every now and then, demolitions, no demolitions, they come out and say, oh, this place is not supposed to be.
The coastal road was supposed to be coastal road.
It just shows that there's no clear path
because
of communication.
I agree.
Like you said.
I agree.
But it's also, there's an enormous amount of advantage that we can benefit from them working independently of each other.
Yes, definitely. But in case you have a project that you want to, there must, whenever you want to do something, there must really be a structure being put in place.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, no matter how it is, everything have been divided. Imagine you have something, and I decide to divide it. You know what you're doing. Now you're working independently. Whereby there's no division yet. How will you now work independently and get the same results? So I feel that they need to work together.
Yeah.
And if you look at the whole,
like there's not enough allocation of duty.
Thank you very much. And what
it's not clear.
It's not really clear, and we all know what they derive by doing that.
Yeah,
but we can't really
personal
say
interest.
We can't really say it. Well, we can't really say it. Like what Miriam just said now, I felt, in my own opinion, that the illegal they put as that stuff is too harsh.
It's too harsh.
Because how is it possible that I remember one of our episodes that we're talking about demolition. She made mention that the government actually give people 2 weeks to register their layout. Now, the government gave 2 weeks to register layout. This same government, when this developer also reached out to this government, they decided that they told those developers that they want to upgrade their system. And when they are done upgrading the system, they will get back to the developer. When they upgraded the system, do you know that they didn't get back to the developer? They just published. Now, my question again is, whether and Lacera are there, were they not aware when the government wanted to do this publication? Will they tell me that they weren't aware? Now, this same issue, now we have a lot of stuff with the demolition.
Yeah, we have.
We're not having issue of 178 illegal estates.
That's
in
enough
Lagos.
Fear to drag any potential buyer in
Do you
diaspora.
Investor.
Even in Nigeria, not only in diaspora, any potential buyers, that legal thing.
178.
And you know, the funny thing is, I actually got this too. When this whole thing came out, I didn't see it. It's a diaspora. Yes, I forwarded it to me.
It's like, a client that forwarded it to
They
me.
were panicking. We can't invest in Lagos, so we can't invest. What's going on?
In fact, their new song now is don't invest in Lagos.
Yeah.
178 estates are illegal.
So how many estates do we not have? What is not left?
And do you know that the funniest part is most of these estates have been sold out.
Many
of these estates also fell under government scheme that has government allocation CFO. So how is it possible that they will not have that they are illegal?
So my question again is, what are government actually doing? Because let's be honest, if we are blaming agent, we're blaming developer, we should also blame government. Because I feel that if there's a proper system in place, everybody will know there's a system in place and they'll follow through.
Yes.
So the government also, they are not doing what they are supposed to do.
I agree that.
Because
they're being slack.
Yes, they are not doing because.
But again, we cannot I'm grateful that you pointed out that everyone has a role to play.
Yeah.
You know, so we cannot really heap all that blame on the government. See, if I'm going to be honest, Lagos State government is trying to be honest. But a lot of people like to cut corners. Okay. You see, until we get rid of the attitude, the mindset that there's a way. It is not as if there are not laws that governs, that guide all these things. But there's a mindset. And it is so bad. We talked about this in one of our episodes when we said that even somebody who stays abroad and lives and works in a system that is working, the moment they land in Nigerian airports, they forget all that.
Yeah.
And they are talking to you, they're telling you, is this not Nigeria? Is this not Nigeria? Why would they say that to you? Because anything is permissible.
Yeah.
But Amaka also too, if they are not punishable for all these things, we can never get rid of it. Because even when these people are cutting, even though if these people are cutting corner, who are they? Who is helping them to cut the corners? They are also like this government.
The forge of the sea of what we just discussed.
They're still government official, but if they can put a strict law, punishable offense, if you're caught, that's the only way.
Something like Sharia law.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Cut your hand off.
But
because some people don't go here. But when it comes to this type of martial.
But what is the government doing? They are romancing this whole thing. And as long as they keep romancing this whole thing, sorry. It's sorry.
Yeah.
Nothing is going to happen. It will keep happening over and over and over again. We need to just do something different. And the government also. By now, I felt that before they even, I don't know how they do it actually, but I feel they also should come through to put a system that works. And also Redam. What's the work of Redam in all this? And Lacera, please.
Redam really has something.
I really want to know because their registration is 400,000 to be a member. Yes, 400,000 to be a member, and yearly they will renew. So are they collecting the money to enrich themselves? I don't understand. Because they need to be doing something. I know they said this for developer alone, actually.
For Redam, yeah.
Yes, we have a legal chapter. Please, what work are they doing? What are the things you've seen? Even this illegal stuff we read online, have they put out a press a press release to address it, to put the mind of the diaspora in
you're right about that.
Peace is so important.
Yeah, it's very important.
What are they doing? Then Lacera came. They said they want to put a regulation in order to know the realtor that is in Lagos. What are they doing? We all are the government.
I absolutely stand with Christine.
You see, by now, Redam should have posted something, a statement, and address the issue to make Nigerian diaspora to calm down.
Because a lot of them are anxious.
The tension is high.
It's high.
Even me as a realtor, the tension said won't kill me.
Yes.
What happened?
Because how many estates?
Beachwood Estate. Name was written in that illegal estate.
Imagine Beachwood
and I asked
Estate.
someone that was close to me that said it was about selling a plot of land at Beachwood Estate. The moment the client saw that list, he cut off the contract immediately. Imagine Beachwood Estate that is that big that
it's already functioning.
They have existing estate in it already. Okay, let's agree. This layout is important. Because it could help them for the setback, the drainage system. We will not be having this issue. Why those estates that they put, and again, that estate too is not really well put together. Because I know, I might call the name Gracia's. Gracia's name was Morganite, was included. Gracia have to make a statement, a press release, by saying this, and she brought out all her documents. Imagine a property that was having government allocation C of O. She brought it out and she showed it to people, and they include, meaning they didn't do their due diligence. Even the people that is working in the government office.
System.
And again,
this is crazy. This system. They just believe that when it comes to Nigeria, there is no system that is working.
So everything
when
can be
you're
violated.
Even preaching legal, dead title documents to some clients, they'll just tell you, what documents, what legal, what this.
When I get somebody for Lausa,
there's nothing.
Even Lausa,
everyone has somebody.
They always have somebody.
Like there are some things that is holding them back, like the real estate agent scammers, the illegal system, the government confusion,
the system that is not working,
the illegal system that is not working, the government confusion, the unreputable real estate developers as real estate companies.
We
have the ones that also not doing their work So
as they should.
as they
Yeah.
should. So,
Imagine a friend of mine. Sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry. Imagine a friend of mine that I told you the story earlier on, like I narrated it. Imagine you having me as your consultant, like a friend. It's a privilege to have someone of something that you want to do that is by your side.
Of idea, knowledge.
Yeah. And imagine him going ahead, not carrying me along, even if you don't want to buy from me, but you need my services to know the right thing to do. So by the time you know the right thing to do, you will save your money and I'll be able to detect the red flag. And in the process, your money will be intact. But I really don't know what is always running through the diaspora client's mind.
see, a lot of them are not doing it right or wrong, but something happened last week. I think I told you, my sister reached out to me and said, somebody wants to buy a property that I should search on their behalf. I'm not the one selling the property. So I asked for my consultation fee for me to take myself to the site, help you to do the necessary thing and give you my honest review. This is my charges. And they pay. So with that, I came and I gave them my honest review. Whether they want to buy now or they don't want to buy, I have given them my honest review with evidence, because I had to do some videos and also do some search. I even wanted to do a search for them, but because they didn't pay for it, I had to back up. But I gave them my honest review. So you, even though you are not buying from the person and you know that this person has been in this business for so long, and you are seeing
them
progress. You are seeing progress that somebody that has stayed in the business for 4-5 years and the person has progressed to it. So you can trust the person if you are not buying. Trust the person's judgment. Let the person do some search on your behalf, even if you want to still buy from your family. And finally, never trust all your family members with your investment money. You work hard for this.
And again, that brought me again to one client that I met on Facebook. This man wants a property in Delta State, which I do not have. Then I told him that I had to tell him that in case you see, let me know, carry me along so that I can help you. Because the man was honest from the beginning and said that he has never invested before. This is his first time. So I felt it to hold it to myself as a point of duty to guide him. So it came across, according to him, he said his cousin introduced him to one real estate company. Then he forwarded it to me that, can I please help him to search it out. So I went on Instagram, I didn't find them. Then I went on Facebook. He now told me that I think they're on Facebook. I went on Facebook, I checked in short, it took me 5 hours. I checked. So when I got back to him, I gave him a review. I was like, for a company to be that limited, that the only place they have platform is Facebook. And wherever thing that I see, they don't look really genuine to me. But to me, I gave him many reasons that I might not say right here. I said, I wouldn't recommend this to you. That is my honest review. Now, he didn't buy for me. I didn't even ask him for money. But I'm giving him an honest solution. So it should be. It's not about money. It's not about money. It's really not about money. No. But when you have people, I don't see the reason why you have to be hiding. Then when you now get the shock of your life, you now remember me.
Dear diaspora investors, your fears are absolutely valid, but let these fears drive you to take smarter steps and let it not push you away completely from investing back home here in Nigeria. That's my final take on our conversations today. Miriam, what's your final take?
Exactly. In spite of all the chaos going on in the real estate sector, some Nigerians who have invested back home are happy and they are smiling today. So don't let the fear stop you from doing the right thing.
Absolutely. And also, this real estate chaos has really caused a lot of traumatic experience for diaspora clients. I also have a client actually that was actually very scared at the initial stage, but she overcame the fear and she ended up investing. And today, our return on investment is on the high side. And the only and it's still going. The only thing I really want to talk to this diaspora client is the fact that before they do any investment, they have to verify the property. It is important they could use a registered survey or use a credible lawyer. And also they should insist on transparent documentation. It is very vital and very important. Then the next one they should do, they should work with a credible complaints, and also realtors that have track records. With this, actually, it will minimize, I'm not going to say completely eradicate, but it will minimize the chaos or the risks of investing in Nigeria real estate market.
Yeah.
That's my final take on
And
this.
when you engage any realtors or developers or real estate company, ask the right question.
Definitely.
And when you are asking this question and they are getting offended, know that this is your red flag and jackpot.
And with this, we've come to the end of today's conversation. We hope that you enjoyed it. Drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to join us next time for even more insightful conversations. Don't forget to like,
Comment,
Share
and subscribe.
Bye.